You can buy Coca Cola all over Vietnam. Cases are stacked in Hanoi stores. Coke cans become raw material for street art in Ho Chi Minh City. You can also buy Marlboros, Nikes, Levi's, Head and Shoulders, all kinds of American products.
The thing which is amazing is that I would say that there is no consumer product or country that has a stronger brand image in Vietnam than American products.
American products are smuggled into Vietnam.
In Asia, trading is a way of life, and Coca-Cola is one of many U.S. or American products that are currently in Vietnam, and it's being imported by independent third parties.
But according to the U.S. government, American products should not be here.
That's because of a trade embargo, the Trading with the Enemy Act, imposed by the United States on Vietnam in 1975. A lot has changed since then, and the changes begin on the streets of Hanoi.
Bicycles are still a popular form of transportation, but longtime residents say motorcycles have become much more common in the past year. So have American companies, which have been allowed to open representative offices for about a year. Executives say they receive an enthusiastic response.
The Vietnamese tend to have an affinity toward Americans. It sounds very surprising, particularly here in Hanoi, but I have found that to be the case.
The Vietnamese are also eager for American technology, and from computers to equipment used in the oil industry, they are receiving it.
It is brought in from Singapore, it is brought in from Europe. The American corporations who manufacture this equipment are, in most cases, not even aware that it is here.
American corporations are acutely aware of the trade embargo against Vietnam. President Clinton eased the embargo slightly this fall. U.S. companies can now bid on development projects funded by international groups such as the IMF and the World Bank. But confusion remains.
The big question is, if a project's getting, just for example, 20% funding from the World Bank, is that project open for U.S. companies to bid on? And I think there's still a question there.
It's a question that scares some U.S. companies. A major American computer maker recently backed out of a project partially funded by aid groups. The reason? Fears it would be cited for violating the embargo. A Law One senior official says costs the company $2 million a month in lost business. Another American company estimates it has lost $70 million in business that has gone to firms from other countries. Other countries that once backed the trade embargo, but now look at Vietnam as an opportunity and not an enemy. Bill Dorman, CNN Business News, Hanoi, Vietnam.